Hello, nice hat. Um, Hi. This following video, was for fun and a little bit of filler in between um, more serious videos. I'm trying to work out. Hold on, I've got a strand of hair. I need a haircut. Um, Daylight savings time is tonight. My least favorite event of the year, which means I will wake up even later and have less time and throw my entire clock off. It is stupid. It makes no sense whatsoever for us to have daylight savings time anymore. Um, and the hat is because my hair was freaking out with static, and this looked better. I did a live on the wrong account, downloaded it to my computer, and then re-uploaded it to the right account. Um, and I was feeling pretty miserable in that video. But I am happy to tell you that I had a very, very good night's sleep last night. Um, I felt very rested. I got up pretty late, but I turned my phone to silent. I did all kinds of things to make sure that happened. Um, I didn't set any alarms. I'm gonna need at least 3 days of that um, before I try to conform. I may never be able to conform to a certain, trying to shove my internal clock to the outside world's clock. Um, so, but I can't get up too late. And people think I'm afraid people think I'm lazy. I really am getting 8 hours of sleep. I fall asleep late though, and I get up later, and people don't understand that I have medication in my system. And and when I get up, I'm ready to go unless my mood's down. But I have this um fear of people thinking I'm lazy because I sleep late, because I have been in situations where people have complained to me, um, and, sighed and whatever, and didn't understand that I cannot push my limits too far, um, and that my clock is different. And when you go fiddling with it, bad things happen. And people just don't get that. I'm not lazy. I'm productive while I'm awake. I'm awake as much as anybody else, and so leave me alone. um, I I did have a period that year. It was like a little over a year where I had a bipolar depression straight. Um, that I and then I went into this weird thing where I was staying up later and later, and I knew less about my disorder then, and I had less insight. And outside, truly bad things were happening so to me. And I would stay up later. I would find I would be more creative later, and I would write better later. And next thing I knew, my clock was falling asleep at like 5 a.m. because I didn't want to stop writing. And I didn't completely understand what was happening. And then getting up at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and my mom got really frustrated with that. But that was a long time ago, and we all know a lot more and have better tools. That was before I was on the good meds and everything. So um, I want to safeguard that from ever happening. But anyway, so there's that. And then this video is that I watch a lot of videos of people, and they have their backgrounds are all nice, and they seem very well put together. and, and I feel a little haphazard sometimes, but I I've attempted to change that a little bit at times, and it doesn't feel natural. I don't want to be someone that is like preaching or teach. I mean, I want to teach, but more in the way of as a person talking to you. Um, Not as some doctor or just somebody putting off the vibe of I'm professional. I try to keep on topic. Um, but so I thought just as a fun thing and in between more serious videos, I did this video, which is a tour of my living quarters. I may end up doing a little bit downstairs as well because I want you to see the contrast of how she keeps her living space and how it is so different than my living space. She said she feels claustrophobic when she comes up here, and I'm not a hoarder, but I do surround myself with things that make me feel safe and warm and comfortable. So everywhere I look, there's something for me to get from. I need that. Um, so anyway, and anybody who's been watching my videos for a while might be interested because in other videos, the first videos I was living with my mom, and it was very similar to this situation. My mom and my stepdad, and I had a bedroom and a computer room upstairs and a bathroom. And that's where my first videos were done. I would do some outside. Uh, and that was more farm country. And then I moved into my own apartment, and I miss my little apartment. That's it was a nice little apartment. Um, I couldn't do a whole lot of things like painting or anything. So, and then I went from my apartment to this house with my mom, uh, together. So we're splitting things a lot. This room that I do my videos in is the only Aeon that I do my that I do my brooms and wands in and all my computer stuff is the only room in the entire house that we have not renovated yet. Like, it hasn't even been painted yet. So I actually have paint ready to go. I was waiting for it to get dry and warm. Um, but I think I'm going to give my mom those colors because now I want this room to be pink and something. But this video following me talking is a tour. And I hope you don't think less of me for my, you'll hear me, well, for my Harry Potter stuff, but you'll hear me say a lot, I have a thing for, I collect, I have to have the set. Um, I, uh, something, when I have manic episodes, I have a hobby or something that comes up, and it's a new one every time. And so it's like I'll collect something or make something. So every time you hear me say I have a thing for, like I say, I have a thing for elephants. I actually had a thing for elephants a long time ago, and I collected a lot of elephant things. And so, um, and, but the part where I have to have sets, it drives me bananas to not have the whole set of DVD series or books. Um, and it's like, well, can't you just stream it and watch it? And I have this fear that one day we're going to find like some sort of dystopian fear that we're not going to have um, the ability to watch things on stream. And if everybody's gonna be back to um, CDs and DVDs and stuff, and I want to be ready. I don't want to be caught without my favorite things, like favorite shows and favorite books. So, and I don't read on Kindle. I've tried. I need the real thing. Um, I need to do something about this hat. There's too much stuffing in it. Okay, so on with the video. So, like some YouTube video blogs, channels, I don't want to be just a talking head. I want you to see me as a real person going through some of the same struggles that you are, or someone you know or care about, do. And so I'm going to give you a little tour of my environment. I live with my mother. It is a wise idea for me to live with my mother because I have bipolar disorder, and I do have some extreme mood shifts. Lately, mostly depression. I get some hypomania now, but not. Anyway, it's just a wise choice for me. I'm not married. I don't have children. I am happy. I'm a major introvert, so in our house, I live in the upstairs um, quarters, and space, My mom has the downstairs, and there's also community, the kitchen and dining room and and living room. Downstairs, she decorates, and it's very different than she likes cool colors. Everything is gray and white and minimalization type surfaces, and she doesn't have a lot of stuff on the walls or things on shelves, and I'm the complete opposite. I like warm. I hope the lighting's going to work. The sun's about to go down, so here we go. This is my bedroom, but it's really a multi-purpose room, and I like to be surrounded by things that make me feel safe and comfortable, cozy, warm, and I'm very much into fantasy of all kinds, sci-fi, witches and wizards, dystopia type things, zombies, all kinds of things, but Harry Potter is my number one. So I sleep on a day bed because the room's not very big and I'm alone, so I don't need that much room. And I am a Hufflepuff. This is Hogwarts. This is The Walking Dead. This is Tara from The Walking Dead. And this is, to me, might seem weird to other people, but Harry Potter right above my bed. It just makes me feel good. Incense, I like to have my space smelling like all different. I have a store I specifically like to shop at. I just like something smelly going on all the time. More Harry Potter. These are from the Renaissance Festival that I go to, but probably missing 2 years of it. This is what I'm currently reading, bedtime reading, The Walking Dead. I just started that, and it's very different than, a lot different than the show. And some music. This is my broom. This is one of my brooms. This is not one I am selling. I made that one. It's very pretty. And there's also a broom up here. It's the first one I ever made. It needs to be spruced up. And you will see, please ignore any cobwebs or dog hair. I have Xena, that was my first fantasy thing, and Star Trek about the same time. I have an antique desk. I do write with a quill. I have journals, filled out journals, waiting to be used journals. Like, these are awesome. Game of Thrones with a handle. This is yeah, I don't take all those. Some of those didn't work, but I'm afraid to throw them away. You never know. I worry. I've had to worry about medication before, and it kind of warped my mind a little bit. So mainly I do journaling here and bills. I have a thing for pens, fancy pens. I'll show you just one. This is a fountain pen. It's a dragon. Hold on. It's so hard to get out. The dragon, it's green. And fountain pen. Game of Thrones, Harry Potter, Star Trek. I have to fix this. I bought this at the Renaissance Festival, and there is a dragon on here. You can barely see him, but the switch is broken. I have to fix it. Here is my sunlight sunset lamp. Here's my fireplace. Junk. Well, there's a wand right there being held by a dragon. Harry Potter bank. There's my biological father. Sometimes I do, excuse me, color, adult coloring with lots of colors. Right now I have that out. See, there's all my incense. It's kind of messy. My Nintendo, I'm in the shadow here. My Nintendo Switch. My TV, which I was just watching PBS Hour. And my mat and stuff, and I do actually use that to do some sit-ups and push-ups and whatnot. And I'm a little embarrassed about this one, Twilight. Oh, over there is Hunger Games. I love dystopian. Harry Potter. Now, I didn't really get these to put up here. I got them for something else and then wanted to put them up there. Xena clock. Harlots, I love that show. A Polish X-Files poster. X-Files clock. I have a thing for clocks. I like clocks. I like to hear lots of clocks ticking. One of my witch's hats. Another witch hat. This is a droopy sort of witch hat. And these are like elven type hats. This part falls down your back. It's like a hood. I also love the show Once Upon a Time. It's an acquired taste. True Blood. I liked that show. If I like something, I like to collect it. The Scream, of course. Gotta have that. And last, DVDs. Star Wars, Walking Dead, Once Upon a Time, True Blood, and then. So we are going to move to a different room. This is the mezzanine to my, that connects to the other room. That's my closet. Here this has fairies on it. I was dusting it. Where's the other fairy? I don't know, but it's a tree. There's the other fairy. So my closet, I have a lot of clothes, but that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you, I hope you can see this. Let me take it down. This is the outfit I wear. It's black dress. That's why it's hard to see. This is my costume as the waif from Game of Thrones. I wear that to the festival. And I have a green cloak. My mom, I'm a little embarrassed. My mom made it, but look at the details she did to the seam. And I wear that with the green hat. And this is my favorite. This one. It's brown, that's the cloak. And I wear that with the brown hat. I use this purse at the festival. I have a thing for Converse. Here's my red, white, and blue. And a pair of high tops in black. And some corduroy green. A Chiefs coat in there. Oh, I forgot to show you. I made this staff to go with my the waif outfit. I made this. I was really impressed with that. Okay, and let's go down. Okay, these pictures, I made these. They were, the background is from old photographs, and I took the people using paint out of the photographs and made these drawings on a Palm Pilot and put the drawings in place of the people and fixed it so they fit in the background. And so this room we're gonna go to is messy. This is my library. This is my favorite bookcase ever. I have history, photography, and art books mostly in here. And then here's some classic literature, collectibles. And then here's some, you can barely see, those are all my Harry Potter books, some more collectibles. Yeah, so I have a thing for elephants. I was sanding something and the sanding dust got everywhere, so because the trash was right by here. If I have trouble sleeping, to break it up, another Harry Potter thing, this has been in front of every bedroom I've had. I will come and sit in here and look at something, a magazine or a book, just to reset my mind. This is a little cupboard of smelly stuff. Elephants. That's pet stuff from my dog Penny. She passed away a long time ago, but she was my best friend. More books. This bookcase is mainly classic literature. I made these dolls. Down here's dog training books and dog training magazines. Oh, Divergent series right there. Elephants. This is contemporary literature. This is my bipolar section, electromagnetic, madness, a brilliant mind. Hurry on down to, some of them are just psychiatric, but most of them are specific. And some more, here's the Greek stuff, Ovid, and here's Game of Thrones. My life's a little better. And Hunger Games, The Worst Witch. Fellowship of the Ring, whatnot. Another doll, some brooms that need to be stored where they can't be flat against the wall because they go every which way. Game of Thrones. And then this room's messy because it's the room I work in the most. So this room is messy. I work in here the most, so it's the messiest. This is my Min Pin that passed away a long time ago. She was my best friend. Clock. This is my like pastel fairy butterfly section. I made her. There's my dog with at the Renaissance Festival with a friend's daughter. There is Penny's ashes. I made the urn. There's me with my dog at the Renaissance Festival. I have a really old computer. I just play around with it sometimes, play some games, change what it says. This is just pictures, random junk. These are all journals that I have completed in here. There's some down here too. Some comics. This is all that's left. Pictures are in those boxes. Oh, my records. 70s, 80s. My death rock when I was a teenager. And 90s, early 2000s, female punk / feminist punk. That's what that is. This is me when I was young, like 19. My friend took it for a project. CDs. More movie collections. I like series. I don't know why, but I just love having things as a group, a set. More CDs, obsolete, but I'm going to be making more of these hooks to hang my brooms. This one keeps popping out of the wrap, so I have to figure something else. And this one is so top heavy that I have to hold it up with ring attached to the ceiling. And there's one there I have to put up on a hook. Here's my tools for wand making. My stains, and I just finished this one. This goes through it. It's like a little handle. And this comes off if someone was interested in putting something different on it. I'm experimenting with this one and glitter glue. I'm not sure if that's gonna work out or not. My favorite band, Sleater-Kinney. The Walking Dead. It's a blood splattered platter. Another witch hat. This is all my dog training materials. I have some games in here that I don't know why I don't throw them away. They're obsolete. And let's see, just things to put things. My certificates. Either taking a shelter dog through obedience, teaching obedience, getting volunteer appreciation, and my dog getting his canine good citizen certificate. Little spot for the dog to chew sticks. And then here is my super bad messy. This is where I sit when I do my videos. Not live ones, just TV. The TV used to be up there, and then I started doing my Nintendo Switch here. So I'm probably gonna put the TV back up where that dog is and have this whole space for working on. Here's more materials that I use to work on my brooms and wands. Here's the wands in their original state. They're a lot different when I get done with them. This is my latest broom. The bristles are not tidied up yet. I'm almost done with it. Here's the wand. Here's the front. And it comes out. But you have to do it in a twisting motion. I only have one hand. Let me see. Okay, here's the wand. I'm not entirely satisfied with the bottom, but I love the front. need to put it against something. That is a stained one. The ones that I paint come out more uniformly, but I think that's boring. This broom will probably go up for $65. It costs like $50 to ship them in these really long boxes. So, I barely make a profit, if at all. But if I do take them, I'm trying to build up my stock to go to Renaissance Festival to sell them. If I do that, I will make a much bigger profit because I can put the price lower. And here's where this is one of those sanded. It's ready to be stained or painted. But here's where I was working on the wand. Use leather from an upholsterer that is sent to me. Just more supplies. And there's the chair. More supplies, felt and leather. I'm gonna make some baby brooms. And that is pretty much my world, I think. There's that. There's my circle light so I don't look bad. Makes me look... It definitely makes me look a lot better when I shine that and I'm talking to you guys. So that's it.